Good morning. Scott Beatty with you and visiting with Patrick Bruns from NoDebt217.com. Pleased to have you back on the program.
Good morning, Scott. It's good to be back.
Yeah, indeed. We introduced you last time, and we're starting to get to know a little bit about what you're all about. You kind of just put it in your name, No Debt 217. You're interested in helping people not have debt, right?
That's exactly right.
I think it speaks for itself, but it's worth fleshing out. What have you seen the negative consequences of debt?
What I've found is too many people get to a point where they're bound by the decisions they've made only because we've been taught our entire life to finance every aspect of our life, from our food to our cell phone. I mean, it's all about monthly payments and whether or not you can make the monthly payments. Unfortunately, if anything goes awry in your financial budget, the car breaks down, dog gets sick, you have emergency vet bills, whatever. Most people in America, we're finding they cannot cover a $1,000 emergency without putting it on a credit card. So our focus is real simple. We're trying to help address the biggest financial burdens families face, and then not only prepare you for the what ifs of life, the expected and the unexpected things that pop up.
Well, at some point you have to expect the unexpected because at some point the car is going to need a repair, right?
That's exactly right.
And so I think from my experience, finances can be one of the biggest stresses in a household.
Oh, you're exactly right. And I see so many couples, especially younger couples, newlyweds, they argue, fuss, and fight over money concerns. And, our objective is to try to eliminate that financial stress. I mean, everybody knows somebody that has suffered and struggled with financial pain. And, life's too short for that. I see far too many people in that situation.
So we're talking with Patrick Bruns from NoDebt217.com here in Champaign-Urbana. Somebody might say, okay, well, I would love to not have debt, but I live in a house and I don't have a spare $100,000 sitting around to be out of debt, or I've got a car and I need to get to work and I can't pay off $15,000 or whatever's left on it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and that's how most people feel. And what we do is we educate people with our financial wellness education series, and it's just educating people on the proper use of money and understanding the mathematics behind compounding interest and amortized interest.
Without getting into all the numbers here on the radio, because it's probably helpful to look at them, but where do you see people maybe not understanding what you're trying to show them about it?
It is really, really difficult to see it and to talk about it on the radio. And I'd recommend anybody who's interested to visit NoDebt217.com. But typically on a average basis, we usually can take a 30-year mortgage and have it paid off in 9 or 10 years.
Wow. Can you say that again? 9
or 10 years. Our goal is to show people how to be completely debt-free in 9 years or less. That's their mortgage, student loans, credit cards, car loans, everything in 9 years or less.
But stop going to the movies, stop eating out, all that stuff?
Continue your lifestyle. We just want to educate you on how you do it a more effective and more efficient manner.
So different folks are probably coming in, obviously, with different amounts of debt, but you have options?
Exactly. And I don't want people to prejudge. Debt is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, we live in a society where debt is a necessary evil. Most people could not purchase a home or a car for that matter without utilizing debt. So it's not a matter of people who are on their last dime and they can't pay their bills. It's anybody who has any form of debt and wants to live a debt-free lifestyle. We can work with you, we educate you, we teach you a different way. Whether you have the $300,000 mortgage or a $30,000 mortgage, we're willing to work with you.
I think it's important because you've shared this with me off the air. You're not talking about debt consolidation or bankruptcy, right?
That is absolutely right. We're not about bankruptcy. We're not about consolidation. We're not negotiating. We're focusing on eliminating your debt without compromising your lifestyle.
Is that because you think those options, there's better ways than going down those roads?
I completely agree.
Yeah. What are some of the maybe negative aspects of going that way?
Well, if you file bankruptcy, I mean, sometimes people get to a point where that's their only option, but it will tarnish your credit. It will set you back, and you have to rebuild your credit. And it's not impossible, and that could be the only alternative for people. But for somebody who's wanting to get out of debt and meet the obligations that they took on in the beginning, That's where we come in. We want to show you how to do that.
NoDebt217.com. If somebody is interested, what are you asking of them if they're interested in finding out more?
Visit our website, NoDebt217.com, or call us at the office. We're local, 217-378-7116.
And you're Central Illinois raised, right? And you've been here in town for quite a while, right?
For quite a while. We've been doing this for 24 years now.
All right. Patrick Bruns from NoDebt217.com. Check it out. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you for having us.